Uh, Good evening.
Good evening, madam.
Yes, as usual, we have to wait for some more minutes. We'll wait till 7:35 until other students join, okay?
Okay, sure, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, we'll start. Hope we started doing the subject. If I tell you the date, actually, that was January 27th. And this is the topic we started. The modules actually, the theories of second language acquisition. Under that, you just tell me what are the theories we completed. Behaviorism, cognitivism, constructivism, humanism. Did we complete all these? The cow is fishing. You have no idea, is that so? Yeah, tell me quickly. There are four theories. Out of these four theories, what we completed? Did we complete all four, or do we have something to be continued?
No, ma'am. Only behaviorism I have done.
Are you sure we did only behaviorism or?
Mm,
Okay, so behaviorism, under behaviorism, we learned audiolingual method and then cognitivism. I feel we touched this also. Just other students also can contribute with your memory. Okay, no issue. We'll start with cognitivism. Okay, no issue. We'll start with that. Okay, quickly read and then I'll explain. If you can remember behaviorism, under that we discuss, we are concentrating on observable behavior only. Okay, so then there we got to know unobservable behavior cannot be studied. Can you remember that? So here under cognitivism, somewhat opposite to that. What is the meaning of cognition? Cognition, it's always related to our brain. Okay, so this cognitivism theory, it concentrates on how a person's mind receives, organizes, saves, and receives information. So we all have brains and it's normal, it's functioning well. So how our mind receives, organizes, saves, and retrieves information. So this is the process in our mind. So we receive information to our mind. So there are different ways of receiving information. After receiving information, we organize them. And then we save them. And retrieve means whenever we want, we take those information back. Okay, so now today we talk that we have developed a lot in technology. That's correct, actually. Artificial intelligence. And then today I was discussing with one of my colleagues in the staff, lecturer. He was telling me he was a lecturer in the Department of Information Technology. And he mentioned one particular company, IFIO, something like that. I'm not exactly sure about it. And that particular company, they have asked more half of their servants to leave the company. And it's not only average servants, even managers, senior managers, and that's not in Sri Lanka. So because the companies, they do not want humans, just like in the past. Okay, so that's the era when we are living. But whatever it is, even though we have developed a lot in technology, still the function of our brain is far more complex than a highly developed computer. Okay, so then for an example, if I ask you to remember when you were in preschool, and here there are 18 students, I'm sure you all will at once remember yourself in your preschool. And if I ask you to remind uh, once you went to a country, and I'm sure you all will see tea plantations, waterfalls, and somewhere you stop in your mind. So our mind is very, very complex. The computer is nothing in front of our brain, our mind. Okay, so the cognitivism theory, it talks about how our mind receive, organize, save, and retrieves information. So just like a library, actually, there are different sections in our library, our brain. And once we receive information, the information will go to the particular section and it will be saved there. For an example, foolish things I did. If I ask you to think about foolish things you have done up to now, so one by one you will remember. The occasions you became very sad. Okay, then those things are coming from your mind, and that is retrieved. Okay, so this cognitivism theory, it believes our mind functions like an information processor or a computer. Okay, so accordingly, we can see cognitivism, they look at uh, unobservable behavior actually, because our brain function we cannot see. Okay, cognitivism thoroughly believes that learning is an internal mental process. So it's not only outwardly what we are doing. Maybe we are writing, we are answering, we are raising our hand. So that is outward. But internally, there is a huge process. And cognitivism pays attention to it. Okay, we'll see. Okay, read this also. If you have a doubt, you can ask. Okay. Harry. Okay. Hope you read it. So Jean Piaget. Okay, he's also one of the key figures of cognitivism. So he came up with the idea that learners are actively constructing their understanding of the world through stages of cognitive development. So, what he told is learners were actively, with their participation, they construct their understanding of the world. And when they grow old, and there are different stages of cognition, and when they are small, their understanding of the world is different. When they become young, their understanding will be very stronger. When they grow matured, and that will be somewhat different from what they understood as small children. Okay. So he emphasized the importance of schemas. Schemas, they are technical term that means mental framework for organizing knowledge. And there is another theory called schema theory. And that is also directly related to our brain. Okay, so no need of studying them very hard. And this is for your knowledge. Jean Piaget is one of the key figures in cognitivism. He came up with the idea the children, the learners, students, they construct actively their knowledge of the world, understanding of the world. And then there is another famous figure, Vygotsky, Lev Vygotsky. And he came up with the concept zone of proximal development, ZPD. So zone of proximal development means these are very huge concepts, okay? I'm not going to give you a thorough idea about it. It's impossible. Within 2 hours, 3 hours, we cannot do it. I'm just giving you some idea only. Zone of proximal development means, Vygotsky said, there is a gap between what a learner can do independently without the support of anybody. So the gap between what a learner can do independently and what the learner can achieve with the guidance of somebody else, guidance or collaboration. Okay, so that's what Vygotsky was focusing. And there is an obvious gap between what a learner can do individually and what a learner can do with the support of somebody else. Okay, I'm going to the next slide. If you have a doubt, you can ask. Harry, okay. If you do not have doubts, you can read this. Okay, we'll see. These are the core main principles of cognitivism. Schema. That means when our brain gets a new information, and that information will join the existing information. That is mental schemas. Okay, so then sometimes the new information we get tallies with the existing information. Then it will go there and fit. In case if it is not nicely fitting to the existing information, the brain will modify it and accommodate the new information. Okay, so this is something which automatically happen in our brain. Okay, so just imagine you are going somewhere and then somebody stole your purse. We'll assume like that. So that is the new information you get. And if you have similar information in your brain close to this, and this will go there, and it will be, this is the third time something like this happened to me. But you have not your purse has not been stolen early, but maybe you have dropped uh, your phone or something like that. So then the new information will be modified, and anyhow it will be same. Schema is one of the core principles of cognitivism. And then constructivism. And under that, the learners, students, they construct their understanding of the world. How? Through experiences and interactions. Okay, so the learners, students, they get experiences and they interact with each other. And from that, they construct new knowledge. We discussed it earlier also, this one, just see. Okay. Zone of proximal development means what a student can do individually, independently, and what the student can do with the support of the teacher. That is the basic idea. Here, the scaffolding means support, help. So then in case if you happen to define what zonal proximal development, you can say that is the gap between what a student can do individually and what a student can do with the support of the teacher. That is the answer. Okay. Can you remember when we were talking about behaviorism? At that time, to implement behaviorism, to apply behaviorism, they were using audiolingual methods. But here, To apply cognitivism, task-based learning, that means TBL, it was introduced, it was practiced. And just see what is task-based learning. Okay. So, under task-based learning, from the title itself, you can understand something. And this method is based on task. Task-based learning emphasizes tasks that require learners to use language for real-world purposes. So, learners, the students, they get understanding about the world through uh, task actually. This helps them build schemas for using the language in different contexts. Okay, we'll see. Okay, just see. Okay. Under task-based learning, learners are not encouraged to memorize, rote learning. So under audiolingual methods, the children were memorizing things. But here, the students are not encouraged to memorize. Task-based learning encourages learners to actively use their existing knowledge. So instead of memorizing, they are encouraging students to use their existing knowledge and skills to complete tasks. Okay, so then using tasks, the teachers, they encourage learners to use their existing knowledge. And you can see here. Okay. Learning with the ZPD, zonal proximal development. Okay, so under task-based learning, teachers are giving students the type of challenging, but don't take the word challenging as something negative, but challenging, but achievable task with the support. So students are given task and they are challenging to the student, but they are achievable with the support of the teacher. Okay. First, children, they try to complete the task alone. So later, the teacher supports them. So with the support of the teacher, the students complete the task. If you go through a syllabus of a task-based learning, there are no theory topics actually. There are lots of activities suggested in the syllabus. And then collaboration and interaction. A task-based learning, it develops collaboration, working with others, allowing learners to learn from each other. Okay, that positivity is there. Next we'll go. Okay, now we'll see the benefits of task-based learning. Okay. Task-based learning increase students' motivation because students are very active. They have to perform tasks. And also, task-based learning improves students' communication skill. To perform tasks, the students cannot be silent. They have to talk with each other. So automatically their communication skill will improve. And under task-based learning, the students will get a deeper understanding about the language. Hari. Okay, now we have completed two theories, behaviorism and cognitivism. Okay, now just see whether you have issues there. I have already shared the slide with you. Hope you all got it. And now quickly go through cognitivism and check whether it is clear to you.
Excuse me, madam. Could you
Yes.
explain briefly about the behaviorism? Because I was unable to attend the class. In sum to sum up, I have a few words.
Sorry, I did not get what you said.
Could you have a few words and go for the explanation regarding the behaviorism? Because I was unable to
Behaviorism
attend the
we did
class.
last week, no?
I was unable to attend the class. Just a few words.
But
Or
the
but
management, are they not giving you the recordings? Recordings, will you receive
No,
recordings? Huh?
no, madam.
You can ask the institute actually.
We asked, but they didn't give.
Okay, we'll complete the next one. After that, I will come because we will complete this first. Then I will come to the behaviorism. Okay. And the other thing, I have already shared the slide. Did you all get this? I shared it with what's her name? Because some students they have written they did not receive it. I was sharing the slides with Nafla. That's what I can remember. Did you receive it? Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So then the student telling that you did not receive, maybe join later. Okay.
I
Now
also
we'll go
didn't
to,
receive.
yeah. So then, or else all of you can share your WhatsApp numbers with someone and then create a WhatsApp group. Then you can include me also there. Here there are 16, 17 students. One can take the responsibility of collecting their numbers, WhatsApp number, and they can put their WhatsApp number into chat box. And then you can create a WhatsApp group, just like Apex a teaching of second language or something like that. And if you add me there, that is only for sharing documents. Can you do that? Who is getting the responsibility? So then you need not to wait until somebody else shares the slides. So directly you individually can have the access once I share it. Somebody can take the responsibility here. Satya Kulatunga, Asanka Kotalavala, Asha, Disna, Fatima. There are many more, Kanchana. Somebody can take the responsibility. It's not a big task actually. Creating a WhatsApp group is nothing. Only thing, everybody can put their WhatsApp number into chat box. Who is getting the responsibility? Somebody who is aware of creating WhatsApp group? No one. This is good for you actually. Hari, okay. Now we'll go to constructivism. Hari, okay, just read about it. Constructivism.
Madam, excuse me, could you send to me? Then I myself will make it. Then others, if they like, let them join.
Yeah, it
My
is
number,
Nishad. Did I tell your name properly?
yeah, Nishad.
Oh, Nishad. Can
Okay.
you just type your WhatsApp number and put the chat
Yeah.
box here? So then for an example, I am putting my one, just like this. That is me. Then somebody else can put their number and then Nishad can write it down or can have a screenshot. Yes, Disna put her WhatsApp number. Very good. It is going on. Nirupama, I can see. Yeah, Zarina. And you can name the group as Apex, teaching English as a second language. Hari, okay, Leshali, you can do. Then at last we all can have a WhatsApp group where we all are a member. Hari, okay, thanks. What is his name? Nishad. Nishad is having some additional work. Hari, okay, but he will do it for you. Hari, okay. So now I am going to talk about constructivism. Constructivism is also a language theory. And this theory emphasizes that learners construct their own knowledge and understanding. And if I tell you what happened before constructivism, there was a theory called passivism. According to passivism, it was believed learners do not have any knowledge. And when students start going to school, their heads were considered empty vessels. The learners' heads were considered as empty vessels. That's how people thought at that time. So what teachers are doing is actually filling these empty vessels with their knowledge. See, and now we enroll children to school at the age of 6, grade 1. So, according to passivism, the learners, when they start education, they don't know anything. Their heads are empty. So, what teachers do is they fill these empty heads with their knowledge. That was the belief. But constructivism, it was totally against this idea. But constructivism said learners' heads are not empty. When they go to school, when they start formal education, there is something in their mind, in their brain. So what teachers and students are doing, constructing new knowledge on existing knowledge. So constructivism is very passive. Not passive, very positive. And then according to passivism, learners were considered as very passive recipient, not active. But according to constructivism, learners are not passive, they are active and they construct new knowledge on their existing knowledge. So knowledge is something which is transferred from the teacher to the students. But actually, even though the teacher is passing knowledge, it is the student who construct the new knowledge. And we will see. Here, yeah, just see key principles of constructivism in second language acquisition. Okay, key principles of constructivism in second language acquisition. Okay. One of the key principles of constructivism is actually the concept of learner autonomy. Autonomy means independence actually. Learners are responsible for their own learning. So that is what is believed under constructivism. So learners should take the responsibility of learning to their shoulders. And they actively participate in the constructions of their knowledge. And what teachers are doing is actually scaffolding. That means providing necessary support. That's what teachers are doing. Teachers provide students necessary support. Harry, next. Okay. And you have already learned zone of proximal development even under cognitivism. That is actually the gap between what a learner can do individually and what a learner can do with the support of the teacher. So then constructivism also thoroughly believes learners can achieve more with the guidance of the teachers. Okay, then when under task-based learning, when teachers are designing task for learners, teachers, they have to prepare tasks which are little higher than students' level actually. Even though I say it should be little higher than their existing level, they should not be unachievable. Achievable. They should be somewhat challenging to the students. Okay, here. Okay, under task-based learning, teachers should try to give students very authentic tasks. And the task should not be very artificial. They should be meaningful. I hope some of you may have experience. I can remember when we were schooling, very rarely teachers arrange speaking activities. In case if they arrange, it was something like this. A teacher will ask two students to stand up, and then teacher will say, okay, you are the doctor, you are the patient. Okay, now develop a conversation between them. So it looks very artificial. Okay, that is why under constructivism, teachers are advised to give students very authentic task. And it's something like this. Just imagine teacher wants to improve students' questioning ability. So the teacher gives students some questions. And teacher asks students to, okay, you go and interview 5 of your friends and write down their answers. So students will go first to one friend and will ask, what's your name? How old are you? Where are you coming from? How do you come to school? What's your future target? And, how many brothers and sisters you have? Just like that. Okay, then students will write down the answer just like that. She will go to 5 friends, and that's very authentic. It's not artificial, just like you are the doctor, you are the patient. And under task-based learning, students have to collaborate with each other and have to interact with each other. So students' collaboration and interactions will be very high, and that's highly beneficial. Because under task-based learning, learners cannot perform a task all alone. Together, as a group only, they have to perform task. Hi. See, implications for second language teaching. We check. Hi, okay. Okay. Implication for second language teaching. Okay. So there are very positive effects of task-based learning on second language teaching. That means because of task-based learning, the traditional classroom turns to student-centered education. That means traditionally, classrooms are teacher-centered. But constructivism promotes learner-centered education. And students, rather than just memorizing what teacher teaches, task-based learning promotes students inquiry-based learning. And they investigate, they question, and they formulate their own understanding. Okay, so next. Hi, these are some others. And project-based learning. And under task-based learning, students, they carry on real-world projects. which should be applied the current knowledge. And it's a type of collaborative learning because students cannot learn alone. They have to learn together. Okay, so these are certain advantages of task-based learning. Okay, the last one here, humanism. The last theory we were starting with behaviorism, constructivism, behaviorism, cognitivism, constructivism, and humanism. Okay, we'll quickly finish that also.
Yes, madam. Could you show the earlier one project based after that a little while?
Hari. Okay, sure. I will show you. Here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now humanism. Okay. Humanism is also a theory about second language acquisition. And under this theory, it is highlighted the importance of the individual learner, their emotions, their social and cultural context. So, in simple way, humanism says language learning is not just acquisition of rules and structures. So language learning, it doesn't mean only learning rules and structures. So it's a holistic and meaningful experience. Holistic means as a whole, samaste in single. So there we can see the individual learner is there, individual learner's emotions are there, and then his or her social and cultural context is there. All these things should be there in second language acquisition. Okay, we'll see key principles of humanism. Okay, we'll see. Under this theory also, the concept of learner autonomy is emphasized. That means under humanism, learners are supposed to be independent. That means learners, they have to take the responsibility of their own learning. That is learner autonomy. And humanism, the theory believes there are effective factors for learning. For an example, uh, motivation, self esteem, anxiety, emotional well being, and they are very important factors in education, in learning. At the same time, humanism uh, focuses on the importance of positive and supportive learning environment. When a student is having positive and supportive learning environment, the students will learn better. The students will excel in learning. But when a student is living in a very negative, very discouraged, that means not supportive, the environment will discourage the learner. So in such an environment, the learner will not excel, the learner will not improve. Hari, okay. Here we are talking about key principles of uh, humanism. Okay, let me explain. Uh, Humanism, it focus on learner-centered situation, learner-centered approach is there. So that means the focus is on the individual learner's needs, interest, and learning style. And teacher's task is to create a very supportive, encouraging environment for learners to learn very comfortably. And then meaningful communication. Language learning should be meaningful and communicative. And teachers should provide learners opportunity to use the language in real world context, real world situations. Harry. And according to humanism, the culture is also playing a role in learning a language. So this theory says the student should have a proper understanding about the cultural context of the target language. So if you are learning English language, as a learner, you should be having a proper understanding about English culture. If you are learning some other language, we'll say Urdu. So then you should have an idea about the particular culture. Okay, quickly we'll do this also. Implications of humanism for second language teaching. Okay, implications of humanism. Creating a supportive learning environment. So that is highly expected. Teachers should create a very positive and encouraging classroom environment for the learners. And learner needs are focused. That means when teachers are planning teaching, that they have to consider individual needs, interest, and learning style of the students. Is that the end? Now, Hari, okay, very good. Now, some of you requested me to touch behaviorism, and some students said that they were absent. Okay, so this is behaviorism, the very first one. Hari, okay, so those who were here, they can refresh your memory about behaviorism. Those who were absent, they can listen. Behaviorism is a language theory, you know it already. And this theory thoroughly believed the behaviors are learned through the interactions with the environment. The students learn behaviors when they interact with their environment. And then here, the human beings are having two types of behavior: observable behavior and unobservable behavior. For an example, our brain function that cannot be observed. Under behaviorism, the focus is only on observable behavior. A focus on observable behavior and also learning through conditioning. The behaviorists, they believe learning occurs through conditioning. Conditioning means a process, and later we discuss what this conditioning. I will explain it to you. The key figures of behaviorism. Actually, the person who first started behaviorism is John B. Watson. But B.F. Skinner, is considered as a very prominent figure of behaviorism. And this core principle, stimulus response, that is related to this one. Wait. Here we told conditioning, learning through conditioning. There should be special conditions for learning. And this stimulus response principle explained it very nicely. And it is like this. That external cause cues trigger our reaction. So then imagine a bell ringing before you get food. Okay, it's like this. So these things were tested actually. And the dogs were given food. And in parallel to that, a bell was ringing. Okay, whenever dogs are fed, there is a particular bell ringing. So later, when this is continuing, when the bell is ringing, the dog started salivating. Their mouths were filled with saliva. That means the ringing of the bell is an indication for them to have their meal. Okay, so that's what conditioning. And later, that is a huge research. So later, even the dogs were not given food. Because of the bell, they started salivating. And this behaviorism thoroughly believes when some behavior was seen, children's behavior will say, so if it gets positive feedback, consequences, that action will be repeated. That's very easy. Just imagine when small children, if they do something good, and when we appreciate it, they will do it again and again. And opposite to that, when students do something, if they were discouraged, blamed, punished, they will not do it. Okay, so then behaviorism, it was very popular in mid and early 20th century. So then the teaching method called audiolingual method was introduced to practice behaviorism. Okay, so these are the characteristics of behaviorism. Drills and repetitions, they were continuously used in education. Teacher is modeling the word, students are repeating, just like a drill. Here, that we already discussed. Positive reinforcement for correct responses. And then the negative reinforcement. Reinforcement means feedback actually for wrong responses. So under this behaviorism, learners were encouraged to go to the level of native speaker. Okay? Because the teachers, when they were modeling the word, when they were reading the word for learners, they were using received pronunciation. That means native pronunciation. Okay. So under behaviorism, there was no chance for learners to use their native language because the native accent of the target language was focused. So when Sinhalese students are learning English, they never use Sinhala. When Tamil and Muslim students, when they were learning English, teachers never encourage them to use their mother tongue, Tamil. Hari. And there is a criticism also on behaviorism. Just see. Hari. Okay. One negative factor is actually overemphasis on drills. So this behaviorism, it focuses more on drilling, the audiolingual method actually, which is under behaviorism. So that is something negative actually. Hari, okay here. Hari, okay, this is a question. Hari. So that is what we discussed. So now I have prepared something like this. Yeah, wait until I show it to you. Yeah, give me 1 minute. I have prepared some multiple choice questions based on what we studied. Yeah, wait. Wait until I share them. Harry, okay, let me share it with you all. Here, the sharing. Harry, okay, is this the one? Harry, okay, can you see this? Can you see this?
Madam.
Harry, okay. Now you have to select the correct answer. Now we have completed this. Harry, okay, you can just think of the answer and put the answer into the chat box, at least some of you. So I'm showing you now two questions. Okay, see. You did not, yeah, we don't have the WhatsApp group. Otherwise, I could have uploaded this into WhatsApp group. It takes time. Yeah, later, at least next day onwards, we can have it. Okay, you are putting answers. Harry, okay, let me see the answers. B O C Y. Harry, okay, we'll see the answers. Which theory of learning states that all behaviors are learned through conditioned interactions with the environment? Yes, but your answer is correct. I will share this also later. Behaviorism. That is correct. In behaviorism, behavior is viewed simply as a response to B. Environmental stimuli. And we'll go to another two questions. Harry, okay, let me highlight the questions. Harry, okay, now find the answers for these two. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, it takes time to see your answers. Harry, see. Harry, okay, correct answers. Harry, we'll see who is considered a prominent figure of behaviorism. C. B.F. Skinner. John B. Watson is the person who started this behaviorism, but B.F. Skinner is the answer. According to behaviorism, what strengthens the connection between a stimulus and a desired response? Yes, B. Reinforcement. Harry, okay. Next, next one. Okay, that's all alone. Harry, see the next one. Very easy question. Yes, we'll see your answers. Let me check what you have answered. Correct. Which language teaching method popular in the mid 20th century heavily can't see drew heavily from behaviorism? B. Audiolingual method. Just a while ago we were talking about it. Okay, question number 6. Okay. Okay, you are answering. Uh, you are answering. Someone is telling C, another one is telling B. Hari, we'll see the answer. What is a common criticism of the audiolingual method? Yes, answer C. That is the correct one. It can become repetitive and lack of opportunities for creative use because drilling. So there are no opportunities for creative things. Honey, number 7. Yes, we'll see the answers. Yeah. Yes, good. You are giving the correct answers. Harry, why does the audiolingual method often discourage the use of the learner's native language in classroom? To ensure the target language become the primary stimulus of responses. Correct. And that is not directly from what we learn, but you have to imagine an answer. Hi, those are the questions on behaviorism. Here, cognitivism. Okay, see, I will be sharing these things with you. Annie, okay, we'll see the answer here. Uh, Cognitivism concentrates on how a person's mind performs which of the following tasks? Cognitivism. Receiving, organizing, saving, and retrieving information. That is the answer. I hope you have written the correct answer. Annie, okay, I will try. Essay type of questions, yeah. Harry, and my purpose of giving this question is to check whether you understand the lesson. Harry, okay. Number 9. The cognitivist approach compares the human mind to what? Or if you like, you can read out the answers, no problem. Then we can go quickly.
Answer B.
Answer B, correct. Answer B is the correct one. Okay, very good. The cognitivist approach compares human mind to a computer or processor, information processor. Correct. Number 10.
Answer B.
Answer?
B.
So now we are talking about cognitivism.
Yes, ma'am. Jean.
Jean Piaget. Yes, correct.
Yes.
Jean Piaget. That is the correct answer. Correct. Then number 11.
Answer B.
Answer
Answer
B.
B. Correct.
Answer B.
Answer B. Oh, mental frameworks for organizing knowledge. Correct. Now we'll go to the next one, number 12. Lev Vygotsky introduced the concept of zone of proximal development. What does this represent?
Answer B. The gap between what a learner.
Correct. Exactly. Answer B. The gap between a learner can do independently and what they can do, what they can achieve with guidance. Correct. That is the answer. Number 13.
Answer B.
By focusing on
Answer.
meaningful. Yes.
Yes. By focusing on meaningful tasks used for real world purposes. In task-based learning, how do learners develop schemas for using language? Correct. Number 14.
Answer D.
Answer D, all the above. Correct. What is a benefit of task-based learning according to cognitivist principles? Increase motivation, improve communication skill, deeper understanding of language function, all the above. Correct. Now we'll go to constructivism. Okay, what is the answer?
Answer B.
Oh, constructivism. Number 16.
Answer B.
Answer A.
Is it? Constructivism believes that learners construct knowledge. How?
Answer A. B. Answer B.
Answer B. Through interactions with the world and social context. And question number 17.
Answer B.
Answer
Answer B.
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 Answer B.
Learners
Correct.
are responsible.
Yes, learners are responsible for their own learning and actively participate in building knowledge. Question number 18.
Answer B. Support and guidance.
Yes, what is scaffolding? That is correct. Support and guidance provided by teachers to help learners build understanding.
Answer B. Learner-centered education.
Yes, constructivism promotes a shift from teacher-centered education to learner-centered education. And number 20.
Answer B.
Which of the following is an active learning strategy emphasized by constructivism?
Answer
Answer
C.
B.
Yes.
Answer
Answer
C.
C, drill and repetition. That is under what is the first one we did? Behaviorism.
Answer B.
Answer B, inquiry-based learning. Number 21.
Answer C.
Individual learners, their emotions. Answer C.
Yes, correct. Yeah, answer B is the correct one. Individual learners,
Indi-
their emotions and their social cultural context. That is the answer. So once I share these things, you can leisurely read and understand. Yes, here.
Answer B as a holistic and meaningful
Very good. As a holistic and
as a
meaningful
holistic.
experience. Correct. Number 23.
Answer
Answer
B. Self-esteem.
Very good. Self-esteem. That is the answer. Next, according to humanism, why is a positive and supportive learning environment crucial?
Answer
What
A.
is the answer?
Answer is
A is the
A.
correct answer. Correct. Answer A is the correct one. In a humanistic approach, language learning should be
Product
Answer.
very easy answers.
Answer A.
Answer
Answer
C.
A,
Answer A.
answer A, meaningful and communicative. Few more questions, don't worry. Yeah, question number 26.
Answer B.
Answer
Answer
B.
B. It is
Answer B.
important to
Yes,
understand.
yes. Answer B. Correct. Okay, up to now only these things we did not discuss yet. That also can be answered. Factors affecting SLA, which is the following. No, we will do it later. Hari. So this section is over. So we have a few more minutes. I will just take. Are you asking about essay type of questions? Okay, wait till it. Here. And these are some essay types of questions. Just see. Sorry. Come on. Okay, we'll see like that. Here, see two questions. Describe the core principles of behaviorism and explain how the audiolingual method applies these principles in second language acquisition. Critically evaluate the strength and weaknesses of the audiolingual method promoting effective language learning. Those type of questions. If I need some more questions, wait, past papers, let me check whether I'm having them. Give me one. Let me share that also, then you can see and look at the question here. Can you see it?
Madam, hypothetically
Yeah.
speaking, if we write the answer for one of these questions, do we have to elaborate the answer or just do we have to touch
Yes,
the
Harry, okay, I will tell it. So then question like
Mhm.
this. Let me show you. Harry. So then here, this question. critically analyze two major theories of second language acquisition by comparing and contrasting their core principles, key figures, and applications in language teaching. So this is a question which carry 25 marks. And as I can remember, you need to answer 4 or 5 questions. If it is 4 questions, 1 question carry 25 marks. If it is 5, 20 marks each. So then to get marks, actually you have to elaborate your answer. What you told is correct. Elaborating in the sense when you explain these things, automatically it will be elaborating. You see, critically analyze two major theories of second language acquisition. Then you have to take two, behaviorism, cognitivism, or something else. And then you have to compare and contrast these two. Okay, then the next question here is question number 2. So then first one, question number 1 question. Here question number 2 is having 2 sub-questions. So there the marks have been divided 10 plus 15. Define factors affecting second language acquisition. That is from the second topic actually. So sometimes there may be 1 or 2 questions from one topic. But we don't know what will be considered.
Madam, will you be sharing this PowerPoint presentation in the chat group, or
Sure.
will
I'm
it be
sharing. Last
visible
week
in
also I
the?
shared. Last week also I shared it. And I shared it with a girl called, what's her name? Nafla. Nafla, are you here today? Yes, Fatima Nafla. So then that is a trouble for her also because she has to get it downloaded and share it with you all. I don't know how she can share it individually. And that is why I ask you to have a WhatsApp group. And then I hope you all put your number. Nishad agreed to prepare this WhatsApp group. So once he prepared, I will be uploading the things there. Is it okay? Nishad, I think you will not take much time to prepare the WhatsApp group. I hope even only thing you have to save the number. Or else if you create a WhatsApp group and put the link here, we can join the WhatsApp group clicking the link. That is also possible. Or else let
Okay,
me
madam,
Madam,
let's see
can you
the
create.
please share these past paper questions to the group?
Sorry?
Can you please share these past paper questions to the group?
Sure. I will share. Don't worry. I will share.
Thank you,
So,
madam.
Hari, okay. Let me create a group then. Uh, a new group.
Okay,
I
madam, I
will
will
put it.
consider the possible way in order to create a WhatsApp group. Yes, my
Yes,
voice
that's
is
what.
not
If
clear
you
in my.
create the group now itself and put the link into the chat box, we all can join it clicking the link. Otherwise, you have to save all these numbers in your phone and admit.
Yeah,
Did you get the point which I said?
yeah, true, yeah. So you want to create a link.
Yeah, create a link means when you create a WhatsApp group, automatically link is also there. And if you put that link here today, now itself into
Yeah,
WhatsApp,
copy the link
chat
and
box, we can get it downloaded. We can copy it to our mobile or something like that, and we can join there.
Okay, madam, let's see. I will consider it.
Okay. Now, if it is troublesome, even after the lecture, you can do it. But only thing then you are in a trouble because you have to individually save each and every number.
Each and every number.
And then give me 1 minute whether it is possible. Even
It's also difficult for me actually, as I have some work as well.
yeah.
That's what
Wait. I'll say.
I. Otherwise, someone can try their level best to create a group, and
Yeah.
I also, because I have already arranged this with
Okay.
some.
Wait. I will do that. At PAX second language teaching.
Because I asked some teachers to do that because they were unable to do because of
Okay.
no
Wait.
time.
Second language teaching. Ah, yeah, let me do it for you because that is easy for me also. Wait. Honey, okay, wait 1 minute. I will share a link here. Yeah. And I am sharing a link here and just check. You just copy that link and just check whether you can join the group using this link. If at least one join, I can see whether it is correct or not.
Mm.
Can't join. Yes, what is that?
No, madam.
Is it not possible?
Yeah.
Can't join, madam.
Okay.
Even though we press on the link, it's not connecting to a
You press it on
Zoom
your
link.
on the here. If you are using your mobile only, you can.
Yes, I'm using my mobile. Mm-hmm.
Wait. I will do it. Sorry. Okay, then you can check it later. Uh, what will happen if it is a QR code? We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Let me check the last time. The QR code. No. It is so. It takes time. Anyhow, somebody can create the group and send me, add me also to the group. Then I can share all these things. I suppose, Nishad, are you doing it?
I will let you know, madam. Most probably, I will
Okay.
try my level best to do that, right? I need
Okay.
time as well, right?
Then somebody can have a screenshot of these mobile numbers at least. And then, yeah, mobile numbers are here. Let me. Okay. So then, now it is almost 9:33. Shall we wind up the session for today?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I will meet again. Uh, I have given them the time as the dates as whether they will send the link on time. According to this, actually, you are We are meeting you again tomorrow and we'll see whether they will send us a link. Hi, okay, then good night and have a nice day.
Right.
Good night,
Good night.
madam.
Okay,
night,
good
madam.
night.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome.